going on, you guys? We are live again right now. This is your boy Reed Dudley, and I'm here with my man Rich Curry. And here we go again. Rich, check this out. Here we go again. We got Youthsportscenter number 3, YSC the show, and we're here live today, guys. We got some kids that have come all the way down from Las Vegas, Nevada, to come check us out here and see what it's really about. So Rich is going to be talking to Nolan Smith, and I'll be talking with Brent Kaufman a little bit later on. He's got the receiver, I got the linebacker. We're going to talk about what they do at Bishop Gorman and how things are going out there at that wonderful establishment located in, nestled into the hills of Nevada. Right, Rich? That's what we're talking about. And so today, guys, we're going to be talking about what we did this last weekend. This past weekend, the Youthsportscenter was at the heart of the Honey Badger camp in New Orleans, Louisiana. And, guys, Tyrann Mathieu did stuff that other players don't do. He went out there this week, and he was playing, actually physically involved with the kids. And he was doing this thing. He was dragging the kids around, tackling them. Look at him, dragging. You got to keep up, guys. Look at this. He dragged them and broke the skills. Shout out to Skills. Shout out to Hard Count Athletics, you know, for having us out there and flying the Youthsportscenter all the way out there, man. These kids, look at that. You just go to the next video and they just start flying, doing their thing, right? Check it out. This is what we got going on this coming up weekend. The Youthsportscenter will be live at the New Orleans Arena in Las Vegas and Resort. Who that? That's what we'll be. We'll be in the Orleans Hotel going with What's Up and Hard Count Athletics, as they'll be having a huge spring football, flag football national championship, guys. Oh, and there's more. Don't worry. Reggie Bush, yes, Heisman Trophy winner, us from San Diego, we still keep it, baby. Reggie Bush, Heisman Trophy winner, will be back in San Diego doing his thing at Helix High School with Hard Count Athletics. And you already know your boy Reed Dudley's going to be on the mic. We're going to be turned up, as that's how we get it down, guys. So check this out. We got our commercial. We got our sponsors to take care of, and we're going to go into our break right now, right? Shout out to AG. Shout out to AYF. Shout out to Sports Moms, you know. Shout out to Step Academy and everybody else who supports. Shout out to Athletic Initiative. Shout out to everybody who supports the Youthsportscenter. And shout out to Bishop Gorman for allowing these big boys to come in town today. This is Youthsportscenter. We'll be back with our second segment.
Thank NFL Flag San Diego for another awesome season, and you're watching Youthsportscenter.
All right, so before we get started with a little pregame, I'm going to introduce the National Football Commissioner, Mr. D. Grayer, and he's going to give a little talk about the week.
All right, thanks, Craig. Craig's a VP of Football and Cheer Operations for American Youth Football. Does a phenomenal job with everything that we do this week and everything that happened with the National All-Star Game, cheerleaders, football players. It's been incredible. So, you know, we started this week with football, coming here to IMG Academy here in Bradenton, Florida. The IMG Academy staff has been incredible. These guys, you know, first-class organization, first-class campus, first-class facilities, as DJ and Chris alluded to. We're just going to have a good time here today. We appreciate you all tuning in, and we're ready for a fabulous game. So, Craig, we can talk about the week and kind of what happened with the itinerary so people can understand what went on here at this, you know, fabulous facility, so we can talk a little bit about that.
So we've been here for 3 days. The boys have practiced double sessions every day, team meetings. We've had the first annual AYF National All-Star Skills Challenge. It was a combine presented by Sport Testing and Dynasty Sports Groups. We awarded the top prizes in different categories to the boys, and cheerleaders ran the combine this week. The cheerleaders have practiced, I probably can't even count the amount of hours to put on their routine this week. They work just as hard, if not harder, than the boys do here. People wouldn't even realize what they do. And I'd like to first thank our main game sponsors today, Dave Giesland and 3-Step, and Jamie Hollis, Sport Testing, and Marcus.
Welcome, and we're back here live with the Youthsportscenter here at the Fashion Valley Mall, here at the Microsoft Store, with my partner Reed Dudley. I'm Rich Curry, back at you again live, and guess what? I have a special, sensational story for you today with a dynamic player out of Las Vegas. My man Nolan Agent 25 Smith coming at you, the junior out of Las Vegas, BG Bishop Gorman. The man's 16, going to 11th grade. He's out of Summerlin, Nevada. That's right. He might bring the winter with the footwork, but he lives in the summer, and he's always hot and ready to go. My man's 175 pounds, 6 foot tall, a little bit shorter than me, and let's hope he stays there. I don't like my guest taller than I. His favorite color is blue. His favorite number is number 24, but he wears number 25. 11.5-inch shoe, and his favorite artist is Drake. So that's Nolan Smith out of Bishop Gorman, and I'm going to get into a couple of questions with my man, and we're going to talk about his aspirations, what are his goals, and talk about his situation in the past and what he went through and not being able to play for 2 years and having to watch the national power, BG, play games for 2 years without him on the field. How did that feel? How did he make it, and what did he do? So, Nolan, I'm going to start with my first question for you. Why do you play football, period, and why at BG? Let the world know.
Well, I play football. I started at a young age. I just been really passionate about it. It was my favorite sport, and I just definitely for Bishop Gorman because that's like my hometown, and it's the best football program, one of the best football programs in the country. So I just wanted to have the opportunity to play at one of the most prestigious schools in the country.
Outstanding young man, and that is true. A lot of pressure comes with playing for Bishop Gorman, let alone being a receiver. So with that, you have to produce, got to run the patterns, got to be on time, got to be tough, and he also plays both ways. He plays DB as well. So this guy has quite the package, and I just wanted to ask him, what have the coaches at Bishop Gorman done for your mind state when you were down and out for 2 years and you couldn't play, you couldn't get on the field? You watch your teammates go out on the field and wreck shop, wreck house, wipe the field with people. But Big Man 25 was sitting on the sideline. What do the coaches do or your trainer do for you to keep your mind focused so that when you got your time, you were ready to put in work?
They definitely just told me to stay optimistic, stay patient, and just be positive about all the situations, and my time will come.
Very interesting. So adversity and optimism run hand in hand with you. So the harder it gets, the more driven, the more focused you become in regards to your goal. And that is to be one of the best players in the nation and to lead Bishop Gorman to another championship. And I believe we last year, 35-20, you guys ran through Bosco again, right? I don't believe that the varsity's ever lost to Bosco. No, I believe that's a never have lost there. That's a goose egg in the win column for the Bosconians. So just so you guys got that, that's a goose egg, baby, and not Mother Goose. How are you going to keep the level of play and the outstanding standard of excellence at the tip top where it is when you get on board the train and take your ride?
You know, just keeping that powerhouse, keeping that momentum going, just working hard, staying to what like we're true to doing, staying to like listening to our coaches, working hard, and just being just do your job. Basically, that's what the coaches will say to you: just do your job, and everything will work out. So,
do your job, and everything will work out. And I believe, young man, you work out with Take Action 24/7. Coach trainer Kenny Johnson, who's also your mentor. I want to give a shout out to KJ, Kenny Johnson. You did your man well. He did nothing but praise your efforts in keeping him mentally strong, body in great shape, sharp on the patterns. He's a diamond boy, so he got his hands ready all the time, snagging balls out the air. So Kenny Johnson, Take Action Athletics 24/7, keep him on point. Your coaches stayed with you in positivity. Now here's a reverse question. Your coaches at Bishop Gorman or coach have been through some controversy or some adversity themselves in the past here, and then the roles were reversed. They stayed with you through your adversity. How were you there for them, your coaches, when it was their time? How did you give back the lessons and the mentorship and the strong frame of thought and drive forward and positivity? How'd you pay that back? What did you do personally to return what they gave you?
Right. Just staying focused on our one goal, and that's to, week one win our first game, and then just continuing to stay positive and, just kind of blocking that out. It's not really important, and our goal is to, just win football games. Work hard.
Don't believe the hype. Yeah, that's how that went down. So that's what he's talking about. He didn't listen to the talk. He didn't hear none of that. He stayed focused on his mission, and guess what? When he hit the field, booyaka! It goes down.
I got a couple more questions for my man. By the way, 5 to 6 days a week, he works out. He's on the field. He's in the weight room. He got his hands up. Like I said, he's a diamond boy. Let me see that diamond, G. That's a diamond boy right there. That's what that means. When the ball's thrown, everybody's known where it's going home. The zone. Microphone. A couple more questions for you. I got one or two. First of all, don't be fooled by the blue eyes and the stylish hair. My man's a dog, okay? He's only pretty when he's off the field. It's ugly, it's dirty, it's grimy, it's slimy. All those things you don't want in a football player is sitting right here in front of me, so watch your tongue. And here's a tough question for you, son, because I always have to ask one tough question. I'm the tough question guy. You play for Bishop Gorman, a nationally ranked football team in the United States of America. You are the only white receiver on your team. That's right, I said it. I took the cat out of the bag, white elephant at Christmas. You are a white receiver, wide receiver. You got to go up against these brothers all the time at corner. And you're fast. You got hands. You're fresh. You got the swag. You got the towel, the gloves. How do you handle it? What do they say to you? What? Come on, man. Tell us the truth. Tell us the truth.
Just, I don't think it really makes a difference. Just, actions speak louder than words. And when I go out on the field, I think it shows that there's no difference between us.
Really? So, you told me a couple of your nicknames. The White Assassin, White Lightning, White Chocolate. The boy gets on the field, and it's like Larry Bird. There is no color. He's clear. That's your behind for 4 quarters when you're on the field with age of 25. All right, so one thing that he told me about himself is that you have to work for what you want in life. You never give up. You persevere through adversity. When things get rough, you have to bear down, pull your bootstraps up, buckle up, and you have to fight through the adversity. Millennials don't really practice that methodology in today's life and game structure. They like to run to mommy. Everybody gets that trophy. Nolan's like, You work through the wall. You work through the wall of pain. You work through the wall of disdain when you feel all these different things. And he, as you see, he stays really cool, calm and collected. He stays in his space. And that's the type of thing you want from a young man like this. So, Nolan, sending these guys out. Sorry about that. I was looking at my Norman Powell segment. Sending these guys out. What do you want to say to the world about yourself? Just quick, wrap it up. Let them know what's coming and how they should handle it.
Yeah, just I'm ready to get to work, play football again. I haven't played in a while, and just a message, just work hard for what you want.
We're coming through Microsoft here. We got a busy time in here in the store as I walk through. There goes Amp the Exec. It's our executive amp doing his thing, getting the sponsorships and the food. Yeah, we got a live show going on here. We got kids in the studio. We got families here, and I'm making my way over to my partner, Reed Dudley. They're over here on the video game getting it in. This guy, in a couple of years, he'll have his license. So how is he doing over here? Is he showing that we're safe on the roads? Are these children safe over here? A.G. Goodlow. That's my man, A.G. Goodlow, over there on the sound in the booth. We're going to a commercial break. I'm here with Reed Dudley. We just had Agent 25. Guess who this guy is? He's going to let you know the Youthsportscenter, YSC, the show. Turn up.
You're watching the Youthsportscenter.
What's going on? And we back live, baby. All the way right here in San Diego, man. I got my guy, Brandon Hoffman, in the building now. You guys gotta understand this. I've been following this kid since he was about the 6th, 7th grade, okay? Tough, hard-nosed linebacker. Used to carry the ball when he was younger back in the day. Used to deliver the grunt work, and now you guys can see he's in here, and he's with EA right there, one of the #1 linebacker prospect in high school. And Brand has the ability to be toothless right under him, as you can see with Coach Brown right here. Okay, now Coach Brown is teaching these guys a little hard-nosed football. As you can see, he's on chunk a little bit himself. We're gonna grab a little bicep right there, right? And so he's teaching these guys a little bit about conditioning, work ethic, and everything. What has Coach Brown been teaching you, and what have you been learning from EA?
mean, Coach Brown at NBA, the number one linebacker coach, the number one linebacker coach, it could be a better combination.
Yeah.
It's taught me leadership, it's taught me how to just stop linebacker, it's taught me how to run every position on the field. I can be a leader. Coach Brown has taught me
Does he need to redo
I need to know how to linebacker.
No, it's fine. It actually happened right when we went to break.
Everything under him is like, he made it like the best thing I've done.
Yeah. And that's what we're talking about, is that the leadership out there at Bishop Gorman now, you were one of the top, youth linebackers going into high school in your area, and now nationwide. How is it playing? You played with Tate Martell, and you played with big name guys last year. You go ahead and tell us a little bit about some of them. And how was it being able to play with guys who are already getting big looks? I mean, you get to walk by other guys at school, you're talking about your bumping shoulders. How is that talking to guys who are getting big college offers? Tate went to Ohio State. How is it?
It's good. It's like it gives me something to strive for. Because I know when I get into that, I get more scholarships. I want to strive to be leaders like them and make sure that I can live up to what they
And knowing going into that's why you stepped into the position you did, and it's a lot that goes with it, right? We're getting ready to go back right now, and there's a guy that I know, that you would definitely like to talk to a little bit, talk about a little bit, go up here, crawl up here, we're gonna find him here. I know I got right there. There he is. There's that guy, right there. Right, let's go Sanchez, right? Let's go. What's up, Dap? Let's go Sanchez. He's not here right now, so we're just gonna give him Dap right now on camera. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna Dap Coach Sanchez up right now. Now, what is Coach Sanchez been teaching? You guys have to go through a lot of adversity going and playing at Bishop Gorman. Everybody in the state is like, oh, they're cheating. Oh, we don't like Gorman. Everybody's pointing to you guys because you guys are winning all the games. What is Coach telling you guys how to deal with adversity? Because as men in life, we still have to go through adversity ourselves, even though we're coaching these kids. So even though we're coaching these kids, you might start with them when you're young. Even if you're a youth coach, you don't even continue coaching these kids up. You want to stay with your kids in a positive way. How does Coach Sanchez coach your kids
Coach Sanchez, he's a hard coach. He's a real hard coach to that's why our team is so great. We don't have the best athletes in the country. We have the hardest working team in the country. It's all about the team. And that's what Coach Sanchez, that's what he strives to do, is us working as a team. And not only does he teach us about football, he teaches us about life and way to be a better student. Not only an athlete, a better son. I
heard that. Now, you say he's the best coach in the country, and I feel it. I feel it. Come on, I got a little chill bump right there because he was dedicated in saying that. He really meant it about his coach, and it's hard to find these days kids that are still having those chill bumps with those coaches, and they're given that type of outlook on life. And now you guys do have probably one of the toughest schedules in the country, if not the toughest schedule in the country. You play teams like Boston, you guys can get knockouts. You've even played against DJ Ugalele, who is one of the top baseball players and football players in the country. What is that schedule like when you guys are running up against kids that are born and bred to play this, just like yourself? How is that playing against the competition like?
It's motivation. It's what I'd rather play against. I'd rather play the hardest schedule with a team. It's an easy schedule. I want to motivate myself to do the best. Don't play. That's what our schedule is. So strong. Did you know you're supposed to?
Now we're getting ready to. Let me see. Now we're getting ready to talk about right now. We're getting ready to go into it. Yeah, we're going in there deep, buddy. We're going into number one fan status. Okay? We're going to your number one fan right now, Brandon. We're going to talk about number one fan right now. We're going to talk about moms, and a lot of young men have to go through, being raised in a single mother household, and moms is everything. Shout out to my mom. You guys will always hear me say that because my mom helped bring up me and my brother, and it was just her for a small time period, And when you have that, it's a defense mechanism. You get like a toughness in your heart. Your chest gets bigger. It's like you start getting stronger before you're supposed to. It's like you're becoming a man early. How do you feel
about this is the right area to play. I think a lot of people say they have the best ball in the world. When I say that, I really mean it. There's no one out there, in my opinion, that can raise 2 kids on their own and still give up the best life that you can do that. And then on top of that, she takes on a 3rd kid. And just that's what she's the most loving person I've ever met. She pushes me every day to not only be the best football player, but the best person I can see. I can never ask for anything better. Every day, she's why I play football. She's why I'm really striving to be the best everything I can every day. I love it. You know, like my mom.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of love right now in the building, guys. And then, like he said, he took on a 3rd kid. She brought in Nolan Smith. You know, the big red machine. You know what I'm saying? Into the household. You know what I'm saying? To bring everything in. You know, we're gonna go to commercial and stuff like that. And we like to thank Sarku. You know what I mean? Fine Japanese cuisine in this bad boy. Me, Brandon, and Rich. We go, Rich. His fingers all in it, Rich. We all in here right now at Microsoft store. We eating up, guys. Yo, shout out to Sarku, guys. You know, we just had technical. Love moms out there. Shout out.
Just want to thank NFL Flag San Diego for another awesome season. And you're watching Youthsportscenter. Thank you.
And then they have the opportunity now to be the best in all of the nation. And that really is significant. I think it has an impact on them. It's something they'll remember for the rest of their lives.
On the fields of Austin Tyndall Park, the best teams from across 8 regions square off for 6 days to become a national champion. Becoming an AYF champion is special for many reasons, as Football Commissioner Dee Grayer explains.
Winning a national championship in AYF, you know you're getting through some good competition. We have all levels of play here. We have instructional and invitational divisions. We have All-American division, which is unlimited football. And we also have weighted divisions in Division 1 and Division 2. So with our Conference All-Star division, with 10U, 12U, 14U, every player from around the country has an opportunity to come play at our national championships.
The scope of this great event has attracted some of the biggest names in football, like former New Orleans Saints wide receiver and Super Bowl champion Marcus Colston, who had an opportunity to witness the national championships for the first time.
Just to see the support, the volunteers out here, just the sheer amount of teams, just the all-around great organization that you know is doing it the right way for the right reasons. It's a refreshing feeling seeing these kids out here having a good time, and a lot of teams out here playing well.
Once the winning football teams are determined, the national championships head west to the Lakeland Center, where 4,000 cheerleaders have their moment on center stage.
2.5 minutes, and you're being judged every second. So the pressure is tremendous, and experience that they're going to have, and they'll have that memory for the rest of their lives.
Here's a look back at the 2016 National Championship football games. Regional rivals rarely get a chance to face off for the title, but after Virginia Beach took the Atlantic Crown in November, the Tar Heels had payback on their minds. On the board first in the first quarter, after Jaleel Smith's hard-nosed run into the end zone. Southeast's ground game looked good early. Here's Deion Davis breaking through, but the Cavs D held tough, and heading into the fourth, it was still 6-0. Here we go. Late fourth quarter, 4th and 2 from midfield. Justice Merritt looks for Marvin Duke. Adjusts to the ball, splits the defense, and he's gone. game-tying touchdown. Extra point is no good, so we head into overtime tied at 6. Virginia Beach would get the ball first. Zakir Fats Brown on the keeper around the right side for the score. Extra point is no good, 12-6 Cavs. So, the Tar Heels need a score and an extra point to win. Coach McCann dials up Smith. Punches it in for the touchdown and the extra point, and the first championship game up.
You're watching the Youthsportscenter.
What's going on, Trey? We live, baby. Right here. It's your boy Reed Dudley. I'm here with my man Rich Curry. Now, Rich Curry isn't only just the host of the Youthsportscenter with me here in San Diego. We hope as the Youthsportscenter continues to grow across the country, that Rich is going to have his own segment, his own area, as well as Alfred Goodlow, who is our aging productions, who is going to be in charge of production nationwide as we continue to grow. Rich is also the founder of Athletic Initiative, and Rich Curry. What's going on? Don't call me during my show. What's going on, people? Stop it. Stop it. Not answer. So, we have Rich Curry right now. He is in charge of San Diego Padres, RBI, the Softball Summer League. This is a free baseball league, guys. We always talk about stuff like this that's going on nationwide, but this is a free baseball league. When you guys see that Athletic Initiative logo, know that that means free RBI San Diego League. Now, Rich, you started the league and everything's together. We have opening day, July 15th. What would you like for people to do to start coming out and supporting the RBI League?
Well, there's a couple of different things. The RBI League is actually called the Reviving Baseball in the City of Oakland. And it's the Nation of Baseball, national youth baseball and softball program in the United States. What that means is all clubs around the United States have a youth baseball and softball component added to them that goes some we have year-round and some goes partially over the year and some go home for summer, as our San Diego Padres RBI does. We come in terms with a couple of different sponsors, not only actual authentic San Diego Padres RBI, but then we're also proven by Mission Film, who's one of our very big sponsors, Clorox, also, on my gloves here, we have the Mexican California they also give there's an opportunity for kids and the coaching, the positive reinforcement, and the lack of that plays baseball and softball in the United States. Now, we do have a problem with millennials having absolutely no interest in baseball and softball whatsoever. And this is true.
I want to mention that because
with that, up here on the table, I have some players in cards. Here's my 20 green card. We have 20 green signed baseball here. And my 20 Clark signed baseball. And here's right here. Bolito San Diego when you have Curl. Here's Bolito with the Curl. People don't say that. Another Tony Glenn. Gary Templeton. Daryl Strawberries down here out of the Captain Hunchbox. Frank Thomas. So I have a lot of mentors in baseball. A lot of fantastic players that make me fall in love with the game itself. This league represents all what's been historically, and San Diego, one of the kids and neighborhoods ordinarily get the opportunity to play. Finances, resources, improving field availability. We all know that in a lot of cases. All the leagues affected by field space. All the Can I find a failures and pitch for star? 394. I met him 6 times, and he was that's what I'm Jack Coleman. That's 12, 16, 18, yeah, 30. I understand. When I got it, it was a fire. Padres t-shirt, Padres game, and everybody is got their supposed to be top so they quickly get these from Pittsburgh, USA, the baseball for tomorrow comes, big sporting things, go to our website, and all these other things. So this is an opportunity for coaching.
And that's RBI baseball, right? That's what it means. So it's really huge. It's a big deal. Hey, RBI is doing the thing right now, Bryn and Nolan. Come on back real quick. Just for being here today with RBI baseball. You guys are Nevada kids, you know what I'm saying? You guys are Nevada kids, and now they're able, they're going to be San Diego Padres. You know what I mean? Bryn's talking Nolan. Yeah, you guys are working out. Thank you for RBI baseball. We appreciate you guys. Appreciate what you're doing, giving that mission. Mission Federal is coming to RBI baseball. Coming soon. Mission Federal has a commercial coming to RBI baseball, guys. Coming soon here in San Diego. Remember, RBI baseball is a free baseball league here in San Diego, and they're giving even star football players like these guys all the message to Bishop Gorman. Thank you guys. We'll be back, guys, with our next segment. We're going to talk about football camps with these guys here coming up on Youth Sports Center. Greatness alive. Turn up.
Thank NFL Flag San Diego for another awesome season, and you're watching Youth Sports Center.
What's going on, guys? We're back. We're live here at Youthsports Center. Greatness Alive YSC show, guys. And right now, we're talking to some good baseball guys. And we're going to talk to them about the camp. We got Harvey Athletics presents the Reggie Bush Football Skills Camp, which I'm going to be on the mic for. Reggie Bush is coming down to Kennedy High School, North School. What do you guys think about that? I mean, would you guys? I know you guys are getting to that point. If you guys get to this level, are you guys going to come back to any camp? What do you guys think about the camp that football players do? What's next? Great exposure. My question for you is, did your mother teach you how to make perfect man butter? Or she actually made me before you do that? That's my question that I want to know. And how long did you? I didn't know how to make that for myself. People saw how I missed by his mother, who, by the way, started crying and all that stuff. I just want to put that out there. She gave me years. Great. Just didn't come. So, guys, check this out. We got Hardcore Athletics, like I said, guys. We'll be coming back down to San Diego July 14, 2007. 7:30 check in early in the morning. We'll go from 9 to 12, guys. And we will be live. She's gonna come up here and get a hat. She's gonna get her hat made, and right there she goes. She gets her hat right there. We're turned up, guys. Youth Sports to the greatest loud. Shout out to Sports Mom. Shout out to Global Tax Empire. Shout out to Hollywood Photography, Hardcore Athletics, the AYF, Step Academy. This has been the YSC, the show. Youth Sports to the greatest loud. My host, Rich Curry, Randy, and my guy Noah, and Bradley. We're back here, guys.
Classic as the Tar Heels come out on top.
It means so much to me. That's an excellent team, a well-coached team, the national champion. And there's no way I wouldn't want to beat anybody else, but to beat them to take their title right here means so much to my organization and my kids.
The Ducks and the Canes faced off this year. The Canes with revenge on their minds, and the Ducks are looking to three-peat. Central Virginia found things slow going early on. D'Angelo Gray can't quite escape the pursuit led by Jalen Davies. Inland Empire would get on the board first with this impressive balancing act run by Elijah Ugorji for a 6-0 lead. Fast forward to the fourth quarter. More Ducks. Trice Warren finding Zamaj Duncan, and Duncan making all sorts of moves sets his team up for yet another score. Check it out again. Great move by Duncan, eluding defenders on the play. That would set up this QB keeper by Warren. The kick was good. 14-0 in the fourth. The Canes would keep it there, though, with their defense thanks to Gary, who tracks down this pass for a pick, taking it all the way back to the 40-yard line. But with 4 minutes left in the game, New Zealand Williams steps right in front of this Canes pass for the pick and seals a third straight championship for Inland Empire, 14-0.
Man, they're just a special group, man. Nobody wants the Ducks. We got a high pedigree, and nobody wants to be the team that lost the national championship. And we family. We just stick together, and we get after it.
An undefeated Patriots youth football team was trying to do what their namesake, the New England Patriots, couldn't. Finish a season undefeated. Could Henderson stop them? Cameron Barfield got the Cowboys going early. Here he is, first quarter on the carry, goes right up the middle, turns on the burners, and he's gone. A 40-yard touchdown run puts the Cowboys up 6-0 in the first. On the ensuing kickoff, Patriots youth football's Caden Cobb fields it on the hop, and then check him out. Down the sideline, inside the 20. Then it's Cobb again, this time with his arm, finds Trey Jones. Jones with the nice move and books it 30 yards for the score. Naperville gets the point after 7-6 in the first. We're still in the first. More Patriots youth football. This time it's Tyler Morris on the carry, and the hurdle over defenders takes it 57 yards to pay dirt. 14-6 at the end of the first quarter. We're in the third now. Naperville up 22-6. Cowboys looking for answers, and they dial up Barfield one more time. Isaiah Hampton flips it to number 5, and Barfield does the rest, turns on the Jets, blazing past defenders, 50 yards to the house. We have got a game, 22-12, with 4 minutes left in the third. But it was too much Patriots youth football on this day. Cobb, looking downfield, finds Colin Lewandowski, fends off a tackler. He is gone. 55-yard touchdown play. Patriots youth football caps off an undefeated season, 34-18.
These boys played a heck of a game. I'm proud of every single one of them. I'm proud of my coaches, and these boys deserve it.
You're watching the Youthsportscenter.
Hey guys, what's going on, man? Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes we be having some microphone difficulty. We got to get it back in stack. Once again, guys, we're talking about Hard Count Athletics presents Reggie Bush Football Skills Camp. Didn't mean to hit you in the head, Reggie, in the shoulder. Check this out, July 14, 2017. Check in at 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. Camp is from 9 to 12 at Helix High School. Go ahead to hardcountathletics.com and register out online. You guys will see in the corner right here above my head, you guys will see some of our sponsors spinning out right there, guys. So right now we're going to give the guys a shot. They got their San Diego Padres hats. They're going to give their little shouts out and stuff like that, guys. Turn up. Here we go.
Yeah, I think youth sports camps, it's a great opportunity to perfect your craft and get a lot of exposure. And definitely just, like making memories as well.
Yeah, when it comes to camps, can't just be all about huddle film to get your offers. You have to go to camps and expose yourself against the best athletes in the country, and this is the way to do it. And this is a great camp to do it for.
You know, standing next to this guy, he's quite a physical specimen. And every time I look at him, I just imagine him on the other side, like looking at me with his helmet, like, I will kill you. It's kind of like, or I will break you. Ivan Drago. And then you're like, oh, this dude's a model. Hey, like this dude's fantastic. No, I'm just kidding. But I do have a serious question though. Serious. Now, I ask some controversial questions from time to time, and I don't want to get too personal. But my question for you is, I kind of don't know how to put this. I don't want to upset anybody. Did you actually learn how to apply your own man bun in the mornings, or did your mother do it? Or in the better speaking, were you taught how to fish? So how did you get the man bun skills? How long does it take you to perfect the perfect bun? And it's a bun on the run in the morning to school. I imagine that's what your mom would say. But man, please enlighten me, brother. I really need to know.
No, I figured out how to put the man bun up by myself, but it only takes me about 2 seconds every time I put it up.
Your mom is fantastic for doing that. And while we're at it, I want to call up Breslin. Come on up here, Breslin. This is my man's little sister, and this is the little sister version of the man bun. This is the sis bun. Okay, it's perfect. She's adorable, and we're going to give her a Padre hat, too, from Mission Federal. Little sister up here with Big Bro. And do you have a shout-out? Who's your best friend? Say, I want to give a shout-out to who?
I want to give a shout-out to my best friend, Case, and my brother.
Her brother and her best friend, Case. Case, what's up? You're turned up with the YSC.
Hey, yo, guys, we're going to give these guys a chance to shout out, man. You guys got any shout outs you guys want to give right now?
Yeah, all three of us. Shout out to my mom.
There it is. Shout outs to mom. Now check this out, guys. I'm going to give my shout outs at the end of the day. We got Sarku Japanese restaurant. We like to thank you guys. Rich always in here with his hands with it. Look, let the kids get it, Rich. Go ahead, no, take some of that right there. We can finger food right there, Breslin. You can go ahead and take some too. Sarku, thank you, Sarku, Japanese, fine cuisine. We gonna take some of that. You know, boy, Reed Dudley. All right, and so check us out, guys. Shout outs to Sports Moms United. Beth, we will get you on here. Beth is going to be doing her thing, and she's going to have her own segment on here. So we're going to take Beth, and we're going to give her her own segment because Sports Mom United deserves it. Shout out to Global Tax Empire, the Rossi Posse. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Lamar Alexander Photography. Thank you, Microsoft. Thank you, AG Sports. Thank you, AYF Nationwide. Oh, and thank you, Step Academy. And just to let you guys know, that picture with me and Mr. Joseph Galat, that was big things happening. The AYF and the Youthsportscenter are going to be coming together, guys, for some nationwide things that are popping off. And we're going to be giving the kids the media as much as we can from all across the country. We're going to be using Microsoft stores, guys, everywhere. This thing is going down. The Youthsportscenter, Microsoft, and AYF are coming together. We're going to be creating some great things. Guys, just know it's coming true. We got Athletic Initiative has our back 100%. The international nonprofit organization. When you guys see we're going to be having our tournaments and doing big games, Athletic Initiative is our big brother, and they definitely have our back in anything that we do. So if you guys want to do tournaments in you guys' area, call us, contact the Youthsportscenter, contact AG, contact Step Academy, and contact Athletic Initiative so we can make this thing happen for you guys, okay? Because we're turned up right here at the Youthsportscenter. We live, baby. Hey, man, I had New Orleans accents all week. All week. Thank you, AJ. AG, we're up out of here, guys. Thank you, Anthony Vaughn. Thank you, everybody else who supports the Youthsportscenter. Thank you, JKC. Appreciate you for bringing the kids out here and making it happen like that. We're out of here, man. Youthsportscenter, greatness allowed.
Thank NFL Flag San Diego for another awesome season, and you're watching Youthsportscenter.